lens formula, and we studied this thing. Okay, it is just same as mirror formula. There is not a big change, but as we know that lenses do something just opposite from mirror. It means if I'm writing about so features how, okay, the concave mirror have so many features like formation of images, in which side it is forming, okay, and convex lenses, okay, it is diverging or converging, okay, now both are converging. So these two things goes together, and the formation of image, okay, where the images are forming in these cases, so concave, okay, it is most probably the formation of images are here, okay, in these cases. And just opposite, this is convex mirror, okay, most of the feature resembles with, as it is diverging mirror, so it goes with concave lens, okay, the side of image formation where the image is forming, okay, and light rays, you know, the light rays band, we know that if the light rays is coming, most of the light ray will go, and some of the light ray will get bent, or some of the light ray will get bent or 10%, okay, so bifurcation of light, 90% of light ray will go to some side, and 10% of light ray will go to another side. So these features, okay, so these lenses follow, both of the lenses are mirrors and lens, okay, there are some common features, okay, so they just do opposite and similar things. You know what is opposite, okay, concave mirror, convex lens, convex mirror, concave lens, okay. Now mirror formula is also same, so the lens formula is also same. So lens formula was 1 upon v plus 1 upon u is equals to 1 upon f, it was for mirror, okay, and we made 3 formulas by shuffling them. Now we are going to learn about lens formula. So the sign is changing, is equals to 1 by f, okay, this is lens formula, and by this lens formula you can identify all the things. So I'm writing the mirror lens formula of I, if I have to find out u, okay, so it will be 1 upon v minus 1 upon f, okay, and if I have to find out v, then 1 upon v is equals to 1 upon u plus 1 upon f, okay. Now there is a magnification also. So magnification of mirrors was uh, height of object, height of image, sorry, height of image upon height of object, okay, that is h hash upon h, okay, and this is magnification. So we wrote, this is I'm writing for mirror, okay, h hash upon h is equals to v upon u, okay. If I write this for lenses, okay, same thing will happen. M, that is magnification, means the image is large, enlarged, diminished, highly diminished, same size. So it is like height of image, obviously, upon height of object, that is h upon h hash for sure, h hash upon h, sorry, and it will be minus v upon u, okay, that is the change here, okay. Now you have to write the minus sign in front of v. So why I'm doing this, and just to make sure that it is just opposite, okay. So this is how, no, I write minus v upon u na here, yeah, it is minus v upon u, so it is v upon u, okay, there is this change, okay, minus v upon u is for mirror, and for lenses it is v upon u, okay. So this is the formulas you have to remember, okay. And next thing, that is the Cartesian index. What is the Cartesian index? We studied this, or sign convention for lenses. Suppose this is a lens, concave or convex lens, and this is Cartesian index, that is this principal axis and whatever. Okay, this is O. Okay, this is the upper side and this is the lower side. Okay, so things will be same. Okay, the images which is forming at this side or images can be formed at this side. Okay, and at, if the image is forming at this side, okay, so if the lens, okay, at the lens, what we studied for right side and what we studied for left side, can you recall me that what happens, what type of images are forming at right side? Real and inverted, we studied this. Okay, and for left side the images are forming virtual and erect. Okay, we studied for lenses. These two things will go always together, either for mirror or for lenses. That virtual comes with erect and real comes with inverted. It is not possible that real image can be erect or virtual image can be inverted. Okay, it is not possible anyhow. But for lenses and mirrors, the combination of left and right is changing. If I'm talking about lenses, so the image which is forming at left side, I'm talking about lenses, even it is concave lens or it is convex lens, okay, the image is forming if the left side, then it is virtual and erect, it should be definitely, and the image is forming right side, it should be real and inverted. That is the fixed thing. Okay, so yeah, real and inverted are right. You have drawn so many types of images. We have drawn so many type of images, okay, from this mirror. Let me show you one thing. Okay, this is, let me show you one thing. The images are forming here, that is right side, obviously we know this is right side, this is right side, this is right side, and this is right side. Okay, the according to this, no, real and inverted are on right side. This is right side, no, this is right side and this is left side. Yes, yes, in mirror, yes. If it is real and inverted in lenses, okay, that should be at right side. Okay, this is right side and it should be real and it should be inverted for lenses. Okay, but if it is forming in mirror, so the side will change. The real and inverted images are forming at left side for mirror. Let me show you. If I'm having photos, if I'm having photos, yeah, this is the mirror. Okay, this is our mirror. Okay, the images are forming at this side, no, this is left side, this is left side, and this is right side, because the side which is at this side is right side. Okay, so all the images are forming at left side. Okay, this is mirror. Okay, so images are forming, and this is second mirror, so images are forming here. Okay, this is right side and this is right side. So if the images are forming at left side, okay, this is all the left side, so this will be for mirror. Okay, for this it will be real and inverted. Okay, for left side I'm talking about mirror. Okay, and if I'm talking about lenses, okay, it is at right side and it should be real and inverted. You can see by yourself. Okay, it is forming at right side, this will be real and inverted, right side real and inverted. And if the image is forming at left side in lens, okay, this is lens and it is forming in left side, then you know it is definitely, it is, you know, erect, it is not inverted. All the images other than this are forming at below this. Okay, if this is my lens, then the images are forming here, you can see this. Okay, it will also form here tiny bit, very tiny, you cannot see it, and it is here. Okay, and it will be forming somewhere. Okay, we say that this is forming at infinity, we don't know about this where it is forming, but infinity, it is also here. So it is inverted, na? Upside down, that is inverted, upside down. Okay, definitely it is at right side and it will be real, means very clear, very clean. Okay, and the image is forming here, definitely the virtual image. Okay, it is erect, definitely it is erect, and it is inverted. Okay, the sign. And the light ray which is bifurcating, meaning of bifurcating means 90% will go here and the 10% will return here. Okay, these type of images are always virtual, that means fake. They are blurred, they are not so real. Okay, they are just imaginary because the images are forming only by returning 10% of light and the 90% of light rays going in such a direction. Okay, in this direction. So this is the formation, and it is forming at right, it is forming at left side. Obviously this is right side and this is left side, so it is definitely it is forming here. So for lenses, the left side image is erect and virtual. Okay, are you, are you satisfied with this concept? Saleh, tell me, are you satisfied? I think there should be no confusion. Okay, so this is some yeah, so it is for lenses. Okay, just lenses and mirrors go just opposite with each other. So right side for lenses real and inverted in image, and right, left side of lenses virtual and erect image. Okay, it will be just opposite for mirrors. For mirrors, left side will be real and inverted and right side will be virtual and erect. The meaning of virtual erect means this is the meaning of uh, let's draw it on correct side. So the meaning of virtual means that is upside up, and the meaning of real is downside, upside down. Okay, the meaning of virtual means blurred, not clear. It will happen when the light ray bifurcates in two parts. 90% of light ray will go somewhere and 10% of light ray will meet. Okay, this will virtual image, and the virtual image is always forming, it is always being forming. Remember this thing, that the virtual image is always forming when there is a bifurcation of light, means the light ray goes in two direction, as we know this. Okay, the light rays is going in two direction, it is going this side 90% and the 10% is returning. So if it is returning, it is returning with 10% of light rays. Okay, light ray 9% is 90% is going here, and these type of light ray is going to form virtual. So virtual image is always forming when the light ray is bifurcating. Okay, and the remaining is, you know, going in this direction. So it is the formation of virtual image. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, now one more thing I want to tell you, that as we know that we are having two type of lenses. This is convex lens and this is concave lens. So for this, there are two sides we know, left and right side for sure. This is my right side and this is my left side. This is my right side and this is left side. Okay, so we are having three things. What the three things are? B, that is distance of object from, distance of image from, that is, okay, for both. So what is U? U is distance of object from lens. Okay, what is V? Distance of image formation from lens. Okay, from lens. Okay, from lens. Okay, either it is in direction, then this from, we will calculate distance from this side, and if it is in this direction, we will calculate distance from this side, or definitely from optical center. In this is the optical center at this side, it can be just at its opposite side. This is the optical center at this side, it can be just from its opposite side because this is lens. Okay, so it can be just its opposite side, which is underneath. Okay, and F is focal length. Okay, I told you difference between principal focus and focal length. Okay, now remember one thing, that U is depending that object is situated here or object is situated here. Remember this. Where is U? Okay, if U is at left side, okay, all things which resides at left are minus, and all things resides at right r plus. Okay, so this is the length, and we know that the object can be at this side or object can be at this side, because this is lenses. So the object can be at this side, object can be at this side, object can be at this side, and object can be at this side. So left side always, and this is right side. Okay, the left side goes with minus and right side goes with plus, first of all. Second, both things, okay, for image and object. So image can be formed here, image can be formed here, image can be formed at this side, and image can be formed at this side, okay, wherever it is taking place. So left side is for minuses and right side is for plus. Okay, now very important feature, that focal length. Okay, focal length, you know what is the focal length? Okay, distance between two focuses or distance from optical center to principal focus, that is focal length. Now focal length for concave mirror, remember this concept, convex, sorry, convex. Okay, focal length for convex lens is always plus, either you're taking it from left side or you are taking it from right side. Remember that these lenses having four focuses, lenses having four focuses, f1, 2, sorry, 2f2, f1 and 2f1. Okay, either the focal length is here, we are counting this from here, either we are counting this from here. Okay, it will be positive in each side, left and right, for these convex lenses. Okay, and for concave lenses, there are focal lengths. Okay, both are, okay, both are present, or both should present, sorry, both are considered as negative. So you have to use a negative sign, you have to use a negative sign for focal length. Okay, you have to use a negative sign for focal length for these type of lens. So concave lens is having negative focal length, either you're taking it from left side. Two things, okay, we and you will follow, or you and we will follow the signs positive or negative, depending upon either it is located at left side or either it is located right side, for both the mirrors, convex and concave. Okay, but the focal length is something very important when we talk about, or when we understand, try to understand about lenses, that the focal length should be positive here, should be positive here, and definitely it should be negative here and should be negative here. But the, so convex, okay, and this is concave. Okay, now for concave and convex both, we and you will follow the rule of side rule. Okay, side rule, where it is located, right or left. So according to this, it will be positive or it will be negative. Okay, but the f will never follow side rule. Okay, it should be always positive. It is located where, I don't know, but it should be positive. It is from left side to right side. This is focal length, and focal length of this should be always negative if it is concave. Okay, now I'm giving you an idea how to remember this. Okay, look at this side, that is something decreasing now, that is something less, and it is a fatty thing, and it has something decreasing, so it is a thin thing from here, thin. Okay, so it has more tummy, okay, and it has less tummy. Okay, the stomach, it has more stomach, you know, and it has less stomach. So if it has more stomach, then it is always positive, okay, from focal length. And if it is having less stomach, okay, very less stomach, it will be negative from both sides. Okay, so it is fatty person. Okay, fatty person, yes, fatty person, yes, it is fatty, then you have to draw f, both side plus f. Okay, and it is less fatty person, that's why I have decreased the fat from here. Okay, I have decreased the fat, I have decreased the fat here, and I have increased the fat here. Okay, so this is how you can remember. The focal length should be positive for this in both direction, and focal length should be negative for this in this direction. Okay, now after we are going to learn about the power of lenses, and after that we will do some numericals. Definitely we are going to do only 1 and 2 numerical, not so much. So first of all, I want to tell you the power of lens. Okay, after that we will go for numerical. Power of lens. Okay, what is the power? Remember one thing, that the power of lens is uh, the ability of lens to converge or diverge light rays. What is convergence and divergence? That in this case it is converging light ray, okay, converging, and where is the another one? Maybe I have deleted, so I'm drawing this again. Okay, this is the convergence. The convergence is when this lens is, don't draw this, just bend it from here. Okay, this is convergence. It is trying to convert all of the light rays at particular focus. This is converging. And what is diverging? It is trying to make away the light ray. Okay, it is making away the light ray. Definitely it will meet somewhere here, because it is following the rule, then it has to meet here. It is definitely meeting at another focus, that is f2, but it is trying to diverge light ray. Okay, it is just trying to convert light rays, and it is trying to diverge light ray from focus. So this is known as convergence and divergence, and this is the real ability of lens. What is the ability of lens? Converging and diverging. Okay, converging and diverging. Now this is the power of lens. Okay, now if we will go in the depth of the power. Okay, so if we take the example of convex lens, okay, we know about the focus. So the convex lens of shorter focal length. What is the meaning of shorter focal length? That it has a focal length. Okay, it has a, this is f, and this is f1 and f2. I'm sorry, f1 and 2f1, 2f2. Okay, so the distance between them is known as focal length. Okay, and it is known as f2 and 2f2, and the distance between these two is known as focal length. The distance from these and these is also known as focal length, and all focal lengths are same. We know this. This is known as focal length. Okay, so this is the focal length of 2 centimeter, and it is true for all of them. Okay, now I'm drawing another lens which is comparatively, it can have more diameter. Okay, and it is having a focal length. Okay, okay, so it can be more than 2. Okay, suppose it is having 3 centimeter focal length, 3 centimeter. Okay, it is having 3 centimeter. So from this lens A, and this is lens B. Okay, the lens B is having more focal length. Okay, we can say the lens B is having more focal length. Okay, and the lens A is having less focal length. Okay, Now these are the focal lengths. So how the focal lengths effect, okay, and this thing will be applicable for this type of lens also. That means that if it is having, all of them are having, this is principal focus, okay, this capital F is known as principal focus, don't forget this, it is principal focus, okay. F1 and 2f1 and F1 and 2f1, obviously F2 and 2f2 and F2 and 2f2, okay. So this is having two focal length, 2 centimeter focal length, 2 centimeter focal length, okay. This is the focal length which we denote by small f, this is the focal length which we denote by small f, and this is principal focus, okay. Now it is having 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter. So what exactly I mean that this is A and this is B. So lens B is having more focal length and lens A is having less focal length. That is the focal length of comparison. Okay. Now the lens, the focal length of lens, what is, and one more thing I want to tell you, focal length should be positive in both sides because it is a fatty person, no? Fatty person. And for this also, okay, but if I consider this is a less fatty person, so focal length should be considered as minus, means whenever you're writing a focal length and if you are denoted with f, minus f, okay, it is a small f, okay, small f. Just correct me if I write this thing, this is the principal focus and this is the focal length, okay. So this is f and this is f, and it should be considered as negative in both cases because they are less fatty person. Okay. Now focal length definitely affects the power of lens. Focal length effect power of lens. Lens. Okay, remember what we studied earlier. We studied one thing very earlier. We studied one thing that the power of lens is either it is converging or diverging. How much convergence and how much divergence. What is converging? Converging means this lens, no, it is very good person. Okay, it is fatty person, but it is very good person. He is very nice person. Okay, he wants to join everyone together. He wants unity. He wants a communication. He wants that everyone should come together. That's why he is trying to, it is a fatty person but he is a very nice person, okay, because this lens is trying to join the all the coming layer. It is uh trying to uh, converge or rotate or deviate the light ray in such a way that all of them will come together at this focus. So it is very nice person, okay, it is converging, uh, it is trying from its depth. This fatty person is with high focus is trying to converge, okay, to meet all the light rays at this particular point. That is uh, this focal length, or we can say the principal focus, okay. If I write this is principal focus and the distance is known as focal length, okay. So just trying to add or communicate all the rays here, but this is the thin person or less fatty person. It is not that much good because it is trying that light ray will come but they will go away from this principal focus, okay. It is trying to diverge, okay. So it is trying to diverge and it is so that's why the person who is fatty, the fatty lens, we can say the fatty lens is a good person because it's want to communicate, that is converging. And the less fatty lens is not a good person, okay, because it is trying to make all the rays go apart from this principal focus, okay. First principal focus, that is f1, okay. So this is known as the power of lens. How the power, okay. And because you know it is this type of lens, this is a fatty person wants to join every light ray together, that's why it is positive in nature, okay. Why this is positive, why this is focal length is positive, because it is very nice person, it has positive attitude, it's want to converge light ray, all the light ray will come together, then I will feel happy, okay. That's why it is positive. Positive fatty person is positive, okay. But this is a not very good, not very good person. It just want to make light ray go away from this focus. I want to, focal from this principal focus. Just go away, away, away. That's why it has a negative attitude, and that's why this less fatty person is negative, because it is negative, it's had negative attitude, that's why it is negative. Okay, this is less fatty person. So the power of these lens, convex and concave, that totally depend that how they are converging and diverging, making things come together, making light rays come together, and making light rays go apart, how it works. Okay, so we are going to learn about the power of lens, that is how it is communicating light rays or how it is diverging light rays. Okay, so there is a rule. Okay, all the fatty persons are good, definitely the fatty lenses have positive attitude, but everyone has a limited try, it want to try very good thing, it wants to communicate light rays, definitely, but it has a limit. So what is the limit? That the focal, the as much as less, okay, the lesser principal, the lesser focal length. Okay, what is focal length, and what is principal focus, so if short focal length, okay, if it is having short focal length, short focal length, that is denoted by small f. Okay, so this distance is known as small f from, and this distance is known as small f, obviously. So the short focal length, if something is having short focal length, that means it is having 2 centimeter focal length. Okay, 2 centimeter focal length. This means that if it is having a less focal length, it will move the light ray very good. Okay, if it is having less focal length, short focal length, okay, the power of converging will increase, the power of convergence will increase. That means if it is having 2 focal length, it will convert very goodly, it will convert all the light ray very effectively. Okay, but there is another lens. Okay, all the lenses are good, but if it is having comparatively more focal length, okay, then obviously it is converging, that sure, it is very sure that it is converging. But if there is more focal length, then the power of convergence will decrease. Okay, so if there are focal lengths for this mirror, 2, 3, 4, okay, so this will converge. Okay, uh this is able to meet the light rays very perfectly. Okay, it will meet the light rays very perfectly. Okay, what is the focal length? Let me tell you one thing. This is optical center, this is principal focus, this is principal focus. Okay, and the distance from O and F is known as focal length, and the distance from here, this is known as focal length again. Okay, this is F2 and this is 2F2. So the distance from this optical center to principal focus, okay, this is known as principal focus. Okay, and this is known as focal length. Okay, all both of them are generally same, the exact meaning of both of them are same. Okay, there is no any difference, it is just a difference. Okay, so focal length, so this is the focal length and this is the focal length, and all will be same for a single lens. Okay, so it is having less focal length, then this is more convergent. Okay, more convergent, and as the focal length is increasing, the convergence is decreasing. Okay, now for concave mirror, now just wait for 2 minutes, I'm getting my charger because my battery is getting down. I will come in just 1 minute. Okay, after getting my charger, you can practice this. Okay, I'm back in 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Now, for this lens, it has also four focuses: f1, 2f1, f1, 2f1, f2, 2f2, f2, 2f2. Okay, and this is focal length, four focal lengths. Okay, so it is having two centimeter, and it is having three. Okay, now this thin person, this less fatty person, it is minus of, whenever you write focal length, write minus for both sides. Okay, now its ability is divergence. So for concave lens, shorter focal length will have more divergence. Okay, so this is having more divergence. What does it mean? Let me show you. As we know that it is having two focal length and it is having three focal length, 3 centimeter. Okay, so it is having lesser focal length, so it will diverge more, it has more diverging capacity. Okay, it will not allow light rays to come at these principal focus, but as the rule, there is a rule that the light ray which is parallel to focuses should meet at one focus. That's why the 10% of light ray will get back, otherwise it is diverging. Okay, so it is diverging, but this is, which is having more focal length, it is comparatively less diverging. It is diverging but comparatively less diverging. If I write something which is 4 focal length, okay, it will be very less diverging. I'm not talking about the light rays. Okay, I'm just taking about the angle of divergence, the angle, how it is diverging. Okay, so it is just going away. Okay, if I take the focal length 5, if I take the focal length of 6, okay, you can see the divergence here. You can see the divergence here. You can see the divergence here. Okay, you can see the divergence here, and you can see the divergence here. Okay, it is merely, you can see that they are diverted. Okay, they are very less diverted because it is having focal length 6, it is having focal length 5, it is having focal length 4, it is having focal length 2, and it is having focal length 1 2. Okay, so if it is having more focal length, and suppose if we are having something which is having one focal length, okay, now look at its divergence. Oh my god, it will just like this. That is the divergence. You can see the divergence here, and you can see the divergence here. Okay, they are very less divergent and they are very highly divergent. So as the focal length increases, the divergence decreases. Okay, same thing is here. The focal length is increasing, the convergence is decreasing, and in this case the focal length is increasing, the divergence is decreasing. Okay, these two things. Now we will meet after 20 to 30 seconds and the zoom will close, then we will log in again and we will learn about the formula of power, that is the ability of convergence and divergence. Okay, that is the power of lens, how much it can convert, how much it can divert. So the, you know, the